Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Bring it, bring it.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, let's do this.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the box to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
This is Carson, and an alley to run.
Watch the run,
and
watch
that
the
one
run.
goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Last stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Get in the weight room.
From the 44, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Mike's 59. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Run left, run left. Check 59. Mike is
Now
59.
it's Carson.
Mike to 59.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Gun.
What do you want?
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Come on, D.
Got it. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. 54.
On the ground, this is Rashad
All
Penny.
day, dog.
Go,
They
go,
get
go,
11
run,
back on that one. It leads to third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Pull it together.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Set the tone,
And he's
defense.
got the hook
Set
up
the
to
tone,
Moore.
defense. Let's go.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first catch of this
All
wild
day, baby,
card
all
game,
day.
and it's good for a first down.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
I'm going to come back to you.
On first down, it's Carson.
Defense wins
And he is
championships, baby.
met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12.
This is more where I came from.
14. Hey, watch Sam, watch Mike 54.
Here's Carson.
Mike 54.
Get the ball.
And he'll be brought down here at the
Right,
3-yard
Get
line.
it.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
You got him.
The
You got
impressive
him.
opening drive
You got him.
continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
All go special! All go special!
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right there.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
You go night-night. Go night-night.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55.
Great.
All day, just like
To
that.
throw again, Newton. McCaffrey with a first down and more. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. Newton throwing again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. So they had a big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Danny. Hey. Gun. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Come on. You think you gonna get it?
To the air again, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Hey. Mike's 50.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Again, Newton. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Let's go, baby.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Mike's 59. Mike's 50. Hey, alert. Yeah.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Mike 54. All day. Hey,
On first down, Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
54.
Wilson.
Do your job.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Mike's 54. Echo. 4. Let's go one more.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. His second catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
54. Watch 54. Go. Woohoo! Check.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
So we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down, it's Carson, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Joker, 20. Joker. Great.
Check 50. Check 50.
80 weapon.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. A gain of 6 there on first.
Too fast, baby.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gun.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54
To
miles.
throw is Newton.
In your face.
He's going to loft one. He's got a man. Complete. And some room to roam now. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 69 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run it with Harrison. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Sack daddy.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Let's go. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm going to run you.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Let him know.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Gerald McCoy drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This is a 26-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This will be fielded at the 6. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the areas. But overall, I think they're going to be positive with it. We're right there, just not not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
You didn't want this.
Newton now to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Mike,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
50's the Mike. 20. He's the Mike. Here it comes. Here it comes. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All right, T. Let's turn. All right, T. Ball trot.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
You can't
From
block
the gun,
me.
here's
You can't
Newton.
block me. You can't block me.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Breaks through the contact. A good return there, 17 yards.
To win.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
Mike's five.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to get the ball back in, didn't surrender any points. Now they're looking at that lead.
Hey, how about the boost?
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Hey, that's the way you finish, boy.
DK
Finish strong.
Metcalf,
Yeah, let's go.
67 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Throwing is Wilson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Watch tight. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
I get it.
Throwing again.
Come on now.
Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan, 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan, 82 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-point drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Quarterback, D-line.
3rd and long. It's
D-line,
Wilson.
get that quarterback.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here we go.
Mike.
On first down, Newton.
Watch the screen.
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here we go.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
That's taken in by Callaway. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
50's the Mike. 50's the ball. Hey, let's get them home.
From just shy of midfield, Newton looking sideline, incomplete.
Newton's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Great.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Too little, Cupcake. Hey, Mike's 50. 50.
Throwing again is Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, where the game...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to hit you.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Hey. Gun. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Back to throw, Newton. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Eight.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Out of the gun, Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Hey, 280. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Good. 4 down. Watch the fly. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go. Pop. Green,
They'll run on first down. Grant, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Right there.
Green 80.
Right
Hey, hey.
For Mike. Watch the pass.
Run left, run left.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Nice.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Wilson.
Let's go.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sack,
Mario
baby, sack.
Addison. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
55. Good job right there. Good job right there.
54. Mike 54.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Myers on for the field goal. A 49-yard.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Flush to his right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do
The
this.
improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Oh, boy, I know
Tough
you felt
first
that
half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, Mike.
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Newton, open man is Samuel, complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited.
That's good for 28 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They got a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know that
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jadeveon
That's what I'm
Clowney.
talking about, D. That's what I'm talking about.
A loss of 11 on the sack.
Here we go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's
Ain't no
second and
such thing as a
21.
loss. We taking wins home.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 20. Yards there, a first down.
22 yards. And the Panther first down.
Ready? Ready? Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Gun.
He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 50. Mike 50. Come off the ball hard. 50's the mic.
Second and 5
I'm
now.
coming.
Newton. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
Let's get this.
The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Gun.
Mike 50. Mike 50. I got him.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
You ain't.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well,
there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
We got this.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. Penny, the first down carry. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
That's it, baby. That's it.
A 9-yard touchdown
That's
run.
6, baby.
Yeah, the Seahawks are
got it
able
all
to
day
stretch
up
that
in here. We
lead
got it all
out a bit
day.
further. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go, baby.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Here we go, 50-50.
Bad
Mike,
enough to
50.
throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Henry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. To try again after the sack. Newton, and open here is Hogan. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Your trip is here.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
and in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Let's go.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey,
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey. I got wide.
They snap it to Newton. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
54. I got you, punk. Great.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Newton on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, go. Mike's 50.
Second and 10. Newton again. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, it wasn't always true, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
And they will take a knee here.
Wilson on the keeper. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.